My God, this is really a prayer said for all of my people. Their lives remembered within the lines of this rhyme. Poetry about all of the people out there that are dying every day, continually, like a very bad B movie going on for what seems like forever and shown repeatedly on autoplay. My God, how many times must I see this? These innocent people, they are American foreigners too, again just dying. Decaying bodies lying on the pavement like someone's lost dog. Imagine a puppy that somehow lost its way home. Even a scared child that just wanted to be loved. But seen as the unwanted one standing on the American street corner, so their lives are brutally but legally put down. Just killed by some American openly carrying their gun. Americans always habitually killing just because killing can be done. My God, how many times must I see this? Killed by the keepers of this white supremacy version of prosperity and peace is more like forcing obedience by dispensing justice quite heavily. Swift punishment given unjustly and always more than is ever needed, approved by the blinded faces of the American justice system, a system built to quickly and politically look the other way as these government-sanctioned murders are repeated and repeated and then repeated. My God, how many times must I see this? And then repeated again upon the oppressed that's supposed to feel protected, stretched out bodies left bruised, tattered, and bloodied. As my people are down in the streets slowly dying, greedy American politicians vote to outlaw a helpless legal refugee, legally dying for a chance to return to their birthright, in spite of their ancestors' death by humiliation and their native kin still living in defeat. Indigenous people recently killed behind the white man's racist desire to kill the red man and live on the stolen land. These trillions of acres stolen all for themselves while their offsprings are left feeling defeated and crying. My God, how many times must I see this? My American neighbors might get mad about me writing this. Still, remember that I really do much love you. Yet my love for you is also the reason for me needing to speak the truth. For too many African, Caucasian, Latino, too many American faces to post. Oh, the pain emanating from their violent and sudden death. The unwanted visions of their loved ones lying, they're battered and bloody, someone they cared about left dying on the street corner. Those sad memories from a loved one dying has this nation heart crying, my God, how many times must I see this? Another life has been taken by a bullet from the American gun, like a machine killing, just killing more and more people over and over every day. The American gun firing and firing with the rising and the setting of the sun, enabling the American nation to destroy civilizations that God created in some foreign place. Nations now forever destroyed, all based on a politician lying, plain lying about the superiority of the American race. American soldiers leaving poor Muslim mothers walking among the ruins and crying, praying to the same God that Americans pray to, clutching her innocent children now dying from flying shrapnels coming from an American gun. My God, how many times must I see this? American people walking empty, hungry, forced to go without, lost souls electing to be misled by the politically and religiously correct. The black, the white, the Latino, too many greedy politicians and churches to point out, feasting on their supersized portion from the Caucasian American dream. Now realizing the nightmare their children has turned into, their own child destined to be an Americanized dope fiend. Those ones selling their souls for another dollar while lying about their win and rather stealing so they won't go to bed hungry and completely broke, while living with an unwanted spouse that's constantly crying, my God, how many times must I see this? These American atrocities can no longer be denied. The truth is running down the highways of the internet. Well-guarded secrets against humanity ripped from the history book of our greater times. These misguided seeds intently sown by our Caucasian American founders. Seeds now suddenly coming up as the violence acted out by our American youth, along with those CIA-trained terrorists that the Cold War spawned. My God, how many times must I see this?